It began with panic. Nick Marone, unconscious after a fall on his boat. Brooke Logan, helpless and floating in open water. And Ridge Forrester, her longtime love and rival, forced into a life or death decision. Without hesitation, Ridge dove in. He swam with determination, fear surging through his veins, until he found Brooke, lifeless and still. Time was running out. Ridge pulled her to another vessel and, with help, got her safely on board. But she wasn't breathing. In that terrifying moment, Ridge didn't just act like a man in love. He became her lifeline. Chest compressions, breaths, desperation, he did everything he could to pull Brooke back from the edge. Meanwhile, Brooke was drifting through a vision. In her unconscious mind, she was on a beach with Ridge. A bright light surrounded them, like a dream. And perhaps, for a fleeting moment, she believed that was where she was meant to stay. But Ridge wasn't ready to let go. And neither was Brooke. With a sputter and a gasp, she came back, coughing up water and meeting Ridge's tearful eyes. What happened next? Ridge kissed her. Not a kiss of romance, but of relief, of love, of everything they've been through. And then, with all the sincerity in the world, he vowed never to take her for granted again. He promised to make things right. Back on land, worry was growing. Donna and Katie Logan chatted about Brooke, unaware of the emergency unfolding. They wondered if Nick was planning a proposal. But with no recent social media activity from Brooke, their concern quietly grew. Something just didn't feel right. Elsewhere, things were getting murky at the Spencer mansion. Liam and Hope discussed the twisted actions of Reese Buckingham and the strange morality of his daughter, Grace. Grace had crossed a line. From feeding Liam medications to pushing a miracle cure, all tied to a heartbreaking story about bookies and fear for her daughters. But it didn't sit well with Finn. Not after the lies, the manipulation, and that $1 million payoff. Finn was furious. He saw Grace for what she'd become, a woman who sold her integrity and gambled with lives. Still, Grace wasn't giving up. She begged Finn to keep her secret. To protect her. To understand. But Finn stood at a crossroads, torn between medical ethics and emotional manipulation. And the question now lingers, will he expose Grace or protect her? In the world of the bold and the beautiful, love may heal, but secrets can destroy. And after this week's chaos, no one is coming out unscathed. If you think Ridge and Brooke are finally back on track, or if Finn's decision will flip the script once again, let us know in the comments. There's never a dull moment in LA, and we'll be right here to break it all down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a twist.